Hello students, welcome to Bridge Academy Introduction to Emerging Technology Undergraduate Crash Course Unit 1. Introduction to Emerging Technologies Lesson 2, Evolution of Technology, the Agricultural Revolution. There are 4 types of evolution of technology. They are Agricultural Revolution, or First Revolution, Industrial Revolution, or Second Revolution, Informational Revolution, or Third Revolution, and Knowledge Revolution, or Fourth Revolution. In this lesson, we will focus on agricultural evolution. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to describe the nature of agricultural revolution. Introduction. The term technology comes from the Greek word techn, meaning skill. The evolution of technology is the gradual change in tools and knowledge. It improves how humans live and work. The first major step was the agricultural revolution. This revolution changed society. It moved people from hunting and gathering to farming. The agricultural revolution. The first agricultural revolution, starting around 10,000 BC, marked a major shift from hunting and gathering to stationary farming. It began in the Fertile Crescent, a region in the modern-day Middle East, and spread to Europe and Asia. By 5000 BC, people began growing crops like wheat and barley and domesticating animals such as goats and sheep. Simple stone tools like sickles and digging sticks, and later metal tools like bronze hoes, were used to cultivate land. These technologies enabled stable food supplies, leading to the formation of villages and early societies. Second agricultural revolutions introduced machines like the seed drill for mass crop production. The third agricultural revolution, also known as the Green Revolution, occurred in the 20th century. High-yield crop varieties were key. The Green Revolution aimed to increase food production. The world's population was growing fast. Farms could not keep expanding outward. The focus was on getting more from existing land. Scientists developed new methods. Scientists bred plants like wheat and rice to produce more grain. These methods improved crop yields. The revolution started in Mexico with wheat. It spread to countries like India and the Philippines. The fourth agricultural revolution is ongoing. It uses artificial intelligence. The first revolution was the starting point. It focused on making land use more efficient to feed growing populations. Unlike the first agricultural revolution, which introduced farming, or the second, which brought machines, the Green Revolution used science to boost crop yields. It began around the 1940s and continued through the 1960s. This revolution transformed agriculture globally. The ongoing fourth agricultural revolution uses artificial intelligence to adjust farming conditions. These early innovations shaped human progress and set the stage for modern advancements. Impact of the first agricultural revolution. The first agricultural revolution changed society. It created food surpluses. People could store extra food. This led to population growth. Villages grew into towns. People specialized in jobs. Some became farmers, others craftsmen. Trade began as communities exchanged goods. Social structures formed. Leaders and rules emerged. The revolution also changed diets. Crops and animals provided steady food. This improved health. However, farming was hard work. It tied people to land. It also led to environmental changes like deforestation. Summary: the first agricultural revolution was a major step. It shifted humans from hunting to farming. This happened around 10,000 BC. Simple stone and metal tools helped. People domesticated animals. They grew crops. This created stable food supplies. Villages and societies formed. The revolution was the first of 4. It laid the foundation for technology's evolution. Understanding this revolution shows how tools changed human life. It started the path to modern technology. Review questions and answers. 1. What is the definition of the first agricultural revolution, and when did it occur? Answer: the first agricultural revolution was the shift from hunting and gathering to stationary farming. It began around 10,000 BC. People started growing crops and domesticating animals. This allowed them to settle in one place. 2. What types of technologies were used during the first agricultural revolution? Answer: simple stone tools like sickles and digging sticks were used. Later, metal tools like bronze hoes appeared. Domestication of animals, such as goats and sheep, was also a key technology. These helped cultivate land and produce food. 3. How did the first agricultural revolution impact population and society? Answer: it created food surpluses, leading to population growth. People settled in villages. They took on specialized jobs like farming or crafting. Trade began and social structures with leaders and rules formed. 4. How does the first agricultural revolution fit into the broader evolution of technology? Answer: the evolution of technology is the gradual improvement of tools and knowledge. The first agricultural revolution was the first major step. It introduced farming tools and practices, setting the stage for later revolutions like the Industrial Revolution. 5. What is the historical origin of the term technology, and how does it relate to the first agricultural revolution? Answer: the term technology comes from the Greek word techn, meaning skill or craft. In the first agricultural revolution, stone and metal tools were early technologies. They solved food scarcity, showing how technology drives societal change. In the next lesson 3, we will see industrial evolution. Thank you. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.